Hi guys. Hopefully you've watched Miss Laura's introduction to Montessori Grammar video before watching this one. But this week we're talking about nouns. So in that video, Miss Laura talked about kind of how Maria Montessori chose the black pyramid or the black triangle for the symbol for a noun because it's really stable and black is the color of carbon, which is a really fundamental source or element in our earth and in life because nouns are kind of a really good basis for our language, and there's a reason that we start with them. So a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. And that's something that's really easy to kind of just say, oh, a noun's a person, place, or a thing. But sometimes it can be kind of trickier when you're thinking about types of nouns to sort that into what category it actually is. So this week you had a sorting work sent home that you can use to help practice sorting what noun is a person, place, or a thing. So you guys, this is a work where you're going to categorize them with the slips of paper, but then also write it down in the language section of your binder, kind of like marker. Put the marker behind. So you would write the date at the top, which for me is September 28th of 2020. You would say noun work and person, place, thing. And then, I'm going to show you guys this in just a second. You're going to write person, place, and thing, and leave room for you to write on each line. So the date, September 28th, 2020 on the first line. Your second line is going to say noun work, and your third line will say person, place, or thing. And then you'll write person, place, and thing out where you can have it, your list underneath. And then you're going to take out your noun work for sorting for that, and I've got mine out over here. So I'm going to tilt my camera. So I've got person, place, and thing, and you can keep your your categories in the bag, but I have mine out here in a pile. And you're going to pick up each one. So this one says park. So is a park a person, a place, or a thing? Well, when I think about the park, I go to the park. It's a place I can go. So I'm going to put it under place. My next word here is table. Is a table a person, a place, or a thing? Well, I know a table's not a person. And a table's not really necessarily a place that I go to. So I'm going to put it under thing. My next one is doctor. Now, I know that I can go to the doctor or the doctor's office, but a doctor is a person who works at those places and helps people feel better. So a doctor is a person. And then I have firefighter. Now I know a firefighter isn't a place. A fire station might be, or if there was a fire, they could be at a place. And a firefighter isn't really a thing either. Now, some of the things that firefighters use, like fire trucks and hoses and water, could be categorized as things, but a firefighter themselves is a person. My next word here is pencil. So a pencil I know is not a place. It's not really a person, so it must be a thing. And then the last one I'm going to do with you guys here is school. So a school is not a person, although people do go to school. It's not a thing, really. So it's a place that I go to. And then what I can do is take what I have right there. For person, I have doctor and firefighter. And you guys can do this as you go along or at the end of your list. Either one works. For place, I have park and school. And for things, I have table and pencil. Now I know I am doing this on my whiteboard because it's easier for you to see in the video, but I want this to be done in your binder in the language section so that you have it for when we come together next. So underneath person, I put doctor and firefighter. Underneath place, I put park and school. Underneath thing, I put table and pencil, and I'll keep my list going as I would put more out. And then when you're all done, you can get your work put back in your bag, and I want you to come up with 2 to 5 new persons, place, or things. So coming up with 2 more people, 2 more places, and 2 more things. If you want to do more than 2, you can to add your list. That is fine, but I want you to do at least 2, okay? Happy sorting!